All right, everyone, how about 3 quick cards and a bottom card with me? You got all those monthly readings to digest? Huh? How about that? 12 readings in one day. Come on, who loves you? Come on now. I'm your second favorite energy reader, right? Don't forget, watch them all. It's no those readings, those 12 sign readings I did are no different than what I do on the weekly read or the Friday read, where I pull 1 card for each sign. I tell you to watch everything. You're all part of a cycle. This ain't your horoscope. I'm not an astrologer. Instead of 1 card for each sign, I'm just pulling 1 reading for each sign. So you're all, there's at least 9 of those readings that are going to resonate, whether they're in your chart or not. Even if it's just one thing I say, it helps you put the pieces together. So write down what resonates and from each reading, and then add it all up at the end. And you give yourself a little personal reading right there. Okay, that's enough of that. I'm going to be pulling tomorrow, Thursday, on Jupiter retrograding back into Pisces. It's very important. Actually, it's more important now than it was when it was originally there. Okay. It is. It's far more important. It was there earlier in the year. It's more important now because Venus and Mercury, Venus in particular, are in Scorpio. And Venus in Scorpio, of course, demands solid things that are meaningful, right? Relationships, true soulmates, things like that. Well, Jupiter retrograding back into Pisces calls for that too. So that said, it's amplifying the energy of Venus and Scorpio. It should be a hell of a reading, but I thought we'd get a little sneak peek on it here with 3 quick cards and a bottom card with me, which y'all know is 400 cards because I keep clarifying. Why? Because it's my channel and I feel like it. I don't know. If you want short readings, go ahead and find someone else. It ain't me. At the end of the day here, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if you found Steve's Love Tarot, or the title drew you in, or I don't know, whatever drew you in here, you're supposed to be here. This reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. Doesn't matter what your sign is. It's straight up energy reading. I did a pre-shuffle. A little bit of, I don't know, surface energy. 8 of Pentacles crossed by the 8 of Cups. The 7 of Wands crossed by Fakey McFakerman, the Queen of Wands. What did I just get done telling you? Rewind. It's amplifying Venus and Scorpio's need for real deal relationships, right? Meaningful. Well, that's what Jupiter retrograding back into Pisces is amplifying, and Jupiter is a fuck of a lot bigger than Venus. I'll tell you what. It's the largest planet in our fucking solar system. Fakey McFakerman after the 7 of Wands. So Fakey McFakerman's crossing the 7 of Wands. Crossing this Ace of Cups. All this love, right? All of it is the fucking devil. The goat with its feet on fire. There's that toxic Ace of Cups again coming back. Right? It's forcing all this pre-shuffle is saying is it's forcing somebody to see how fucking 8 broken cups their fucking life is, and they need to walk toward 9 cups. And they're a little bit defensive to it. Why? Because they're used to being bullshit artist from hell, Fakey McFakerman. That's why. But it don't matter. The energy is here. Ace of Cups crossed by the devil. It's a toxic Ace of Cups. It's still water. You don't drink the still water. Every country kid is taught that. I know city kids don't know that. It all just comes out of the damn water tap. But, we spend a lot of time in the woods when I was a kid, and our dads all told us, make sure you drink from the running part. If you're going to get a sip of water, don't drink from a pond or something like that. This is a fucking cesspool. It's not even a pond with Fakey McFakerman on top of it. Let's pull 3 cards. We'll get a little sampler of what tomorrow's Jupiter retrograding back into Pisces might bring to us, okay? I couldn't resist. I don't have time to pull the reading right now. But I do have time to pull this. So, hey, it is what it is. All right, here we go. I always get in that mode that I always forget that I'm the guy that does the channel. Like, I thought to myself, well, I got to wait till tomorrow to pull the reading, And I always forget that I'm the guy that does the channel. I equate it to that Back to the Future scene, right? Because we got a lot of Back to the Future energy back in play right now, by the way. Whew, big time. I always equate it to that scene where he's worried about saving Doc, that he realizes he's sitting in a fucking time machine on the street. He could just change the dials. You know, I totally get that scene now. You know, what the fuck am I doing? I got a time machine. What the fuck am I doing? I'm the guy who runs the channel. I own it too, actually. All right, 3 cards and a bottom card. The 2 of Cups. They want meaningful. This is the affecting environmental energy of what might happen, which way the wind will blow when Jupiter moves back into Pisces, and just kickstarts, fuels up with nitrous oxide, turbocharged airplane fuel in the tank, Venus in Scorpio. They've got to have something real. It's about the soulmate connections. It's unfucking real. Giving it a bit of a rethink, maybe they are. Yeah, pre-shuffle kind of told us that. This is crossing the middle card that's going to fall here. 7 of Pentacles. I love that. This is where the universe has a sense of humor, right? The fickle old gal got a sense of humor. This is where it is. This is divine timing energy coming off of that. Divine timing, just a new age fancy way of saying the energy is right for it. Okay? It's a little mini perfect storm. All in itself. It's a little mini perfect storm. What's the 2 of Cups crossing? What's the center card here? Oh, I hope it's a devil. I do. I don't think it is, but I wish. That'd be great. It's Magician. It's not the devil, but it is the Magician. It's a whole lot of fucking karma. It's making the soulmate connection look like a sirloin steak. Okay? This is karmic debt. This is the soul contract right here. Again, we've seen this a lot where the universe is calling in the soul contract a little bit. It's all designed with a purpose. It feels like it's by design. It's not. It's just the energy cycling the way it's cycling. But it feels like it. It's with the 2 of Cups crossing this Magician here, and the timing is just right. The energy is just right for somebody to see the light. It explains a lot of the November readings and the way they came out. It really does. It's the beginning of that Sesame Street Hierophant, in a way, type energy where the spiritual lessons come up. That really doesn't hit until the 11th. But what comes after this? What's red with divine timing? Why'd you give me this? This is so obvious. Yeah, that's why. The 2 of Pentacles is going to force a choice. It's going to force somebody to have to stay with something bad. We'll use good and bad, right? It's a binary universe. 0s and 1s, just like your computer. It's why your computer works in this universe. It's a binary universe. 0s and 1s, on, off, yes, no, good, bad. Well, red is bad, green is good, we're going to say, right? What do? This is the butterfly of change right here. It represents transformation. Do I stay or do I do something good? It's going to force a choice. It's energy designed to force a choice. And to really show people, and if you look at this card, both of these kind of, you're getting a good detail on each one of these pentacles, and one of them isn't dimmer than the other or anything like that. There's no hiding it. You're seeing everything in high definition. This right here looks like this, what I've got right now, this shit, this toxic Ace of Cups, and this over here, the soulmate connection, you see in high definition. So they're able to see it. You're able to see all this too. This is all affecting you as well. Let's talk to the Light Seer deck here. Let's just have a little fun with this, and let's clarify. I want to dig into the karma here. I know the kids love that word, karma. I like to use it. You know, it makes me sound all spiritual and shit. I do know all the spiritual shit. I'm just me. I just sort of twist it up into who I am. You know, that's how I read energy. But this is some spiritual shit. This is transformation. This butterflies. It's all designed to force a transformation, force something to happen. You can see, they'll be able to see in clarity that toxic Ace of Cups and the energy around them. And because of Venus's influence, I believe it makes them want something real. Makes them tired of it. It could be the straw that breaks the camel's back for a lot of you. If you're waiting for somebody to leave someone, for example. Finally get out of it. It's funny. We pull these readings and all that. And, oh God, Patty Boyd wrote a book, and she was talking about how and I was reading about it the other day, and she was talking about how, Eric Clapton kept trying to get her to leave George Harrison for a long time. She finally did and went with Eric Clapton, and that didn't work out either. But it's sort of weird that it came out under the energy of right now, sort of the universe trying to talk somebody or a lot of somebody's into leaving somebody, right? It's sort of like that. I was reading the article going, my God, yeah, that's kind of what's going on. Somebody needs to get out of something. Let's see. Magician, tell me about it. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. Here it is again. We keep getting this. This is the second time it's come up. We started our reading with it, and it's crossing the center card here. It's the Eight of Pentacles. Somebody's spending a lot of time distracting themselves. Somebody is still going to try to do that under this energy. I don't think they can. I don't think the candle making business, she holding a candle, is going to be enough. Okay? It's going to be enough. Somebody here needs to put in the work. And I think they're going to see that. I don't know. What's on top? I'm just wondering. Yeah, the Ten of Cups. Yeah. It's sort of a life lesson energy here when it's on top of the Magician like this. This is a whole lot of fairyland, but it can be real, right? You can get to a real Ten of Cups if you put in the work. If you don't put in the work, then all you can do is fantasize about being happy. That's one of the things it's going to show. Jupiter retrograding back into Pisces is going to show specifically, okay, that it's all you can have the happiness, but you got to do something on your side. You can't just sit in toxin and think that someday it'll become happy. That doesn't happen. That's not how fucking energy works. It doesn't someday become happy. It doesn't. No. That's not how it goes. Knight of Swords is technically red with the Eight of Pentacles here. Somebody's done a lot of running away here, and because of that, happiness is a fantasy. It's dreamland. It's nonsense. There's a specific message the Knight of Swords always has. I think the specific message for these runners in particular of Jupiter moving back into Pisces is the specific message that it has, again, is what I just got done telling you. You've got to put in the work. You can't hide from this. And you can't. I called this karmic debt. I called this a soul contract. Whatever you can't hide from the universe when its collection agents show up. You don't just hang up on them. Alright? It's not Discover card, it's the fucking universe. Alright? There's a big fucking difference. What's going on here? What's red with the Ten of Cups? I wonder. Nine of Wands. Yeah. It's ever elusive to this person. What they're going to see is how unhappy they are. This is like a wall. Nines are the end in tarot. But this is more of a tired energy coming off of this. Very tired. It's the end. It's somebody here who keeps defending. The lady doth protest too much. Didn't we have an extended reading where I used that as a title? Queen Gertrude from Hamlet. The lady doth protest too much, methinks. Anyway, that's what this is. Someone here, it's tired. It's hard for this person under this energy to keep up the facade that this is their life. Okay? That's simply put, that's what this energy here is saying with the Eight of Pentacles crossing. Now, remind the universe's cheeky divine timing over here. Let's pull on this. Let's pull on this. I think we're going to see some serious shit here. Not to quote Back to the Future again, but I do. Let's pull on. Why is the Two of Pentacles here? I don't know why, but this Two of Pentacles. What I said here will likely be the crutch of tomorrow's reading. I imagine. We'll see. All right. I imagine the toxic Ace of Cups topic will come up. We'll see. But this, I feel this energy. This is someone clearly seeing both sides of the coin, and there is one clear choice. All right, there is one clear choice, and there really is. When the when the universe's debt collectors, karmic debt collectors, come a calling, you don't just hang up the phone. You can't do that. It doesn't work that way. They're not just going to send you a letter. They're going to send you a tower. All right. Why is the Two of Pentacles here? These runners in this cycle, man, I'm telling you, if they only knew the shit they were fucking with, the energies that they're messing around with, it's just unreal. It's not that you two have to end up together, right? That's not the case. Like I said on a lot of the November readings, it's about energy balancing. It's about each side learning their lessons and balancing their energy. The side that does gets rewarded. So far, it's the DF, upping their energy up to the Empress energy. It's hugely attractive right now, and we saw that in a lot of the readings, in the November readings. But the DM is just, it's becoming tower after tower after tower. They're not putting in the work. The side that doesn't, it's a little like at school. We had this thing at school where we could have a pizza party on Friday if we did good on the test, right? Well, the DFs would be all at the pizza party. The DMs, well, they'd have to go home. You know, they'd have to go home. They wouldn't be coming to the pizza party. I'm still shuffling. I'm running out of stories. I'm back to 4th grade pizza party, for fuck's sake. Come on, universe. What the fuck? Okay. Thank you. I said it was going to be some powerful shit. Okay? Damn, the universe is cheeky today. What is going on? Hangman. It's the hangman. It just is. It's perspective. It's perspective. And one day soon, I'm going to write a blog article about why perspective is so fucking powerful, so fucking important. One of just the most incredible things that you can have. All right, and I'll write that article at some point. There's a lot of energy involved. We'll talk about some cool physics things, and it'll be fun. All right, the universe and all that. I'll get to it when I get to it. That's a tricky article to write, but I will. Because it's a lot deeper than just, oh, I see now. Okay, kind of a thing. Like, no. The word perspective, the energy of perspective is deep. This is a deep card. The hangman is very deep. Okay, it's not just someone's on the fence, right? It's someone's on the fence. That's what I hear all the time with that card when I see readers pull it. Perspective. Again, it goes to what I told you. Each one of these is clear. High definition, crystal clear. One is clearly better than the other. It's going to force a choice. How can it not? What's on top? 8 of Cups. It's going to force someone to walk away from 8 broken cups and walk toward their 9 cups, or walk toward the sun of happiness, however you want to see it on the card. Alright? I got that song from the 60s again, ringing in my mind. Did you ever have to make up your mind? Say yes to one, leave the other behind. Not often easy, it's not often kind. Did you ever have to make up your mind? Right? That's it. It's time. It's time to walk away from, say yes to one, leave the other behind. It's not often easy. It's not often kind. It's not. But we all need to do it. How can you sit intoxicated? You can't, just like with your car, you can't just sit at the red light. What your person's basically doing is the energetic equivalent of you getting in your car, driving to the closest stoplight, and just sitting there. It's red, I stop, and then it turns green, and you still sit there, right? What's happening right now is there's a metaphorical line of cars 1.5 miles long, all honking at your person because that light has gone through like 12, 15 cycles at this point, and they're still sitting there. That's what the universe is saying. That's what its cheekiness is with this here. The energy's right for it. I'm telling you, they're going to do it this time. Yeah, okay, we'll see. Say yes to one, leave the other behind. Not often easy, not often kind. But there is perspective here. There's perspective energy here, and that's powerful shit. What's the center card? Red with the, it'll be red with the hangman. Come on. Am I your second favorite energy? How can I be? Look what I just did. I didn't know that was there. Ace of Swords. It's red with the hangman. I just gave you a whole dissertation on perspective, how powerful it is, and we'll write a whole blog article about it someday when I have enough Heinekens. I mean, it's right here. It's the epiphany. It's knowing the truth. It's Archangel Michael's sword of truth, shoved clean up their ass, and that in this truth projects outward. See the light? It starts small and projects outward into the world. It's sitting on top of an 8 cups. She looked like she's projecting outward to me. Bye-bye, motherfucking 8 cups. Right? It really is. It really is powerful. It's an important reading. I've been waiting to do it. I love Jupiter. I always tell you guys the three main energies that affect us. You know, I don't pay too much attention to the planet type things unless they're trining something that has to do with the moon or the sun, or conjunct with something that has to do with the moon or the sun. Really, it's the moon, the sun, and the Earth's magnetic field. So the Earth itself that really affect us the most. It makes up almost all of the energy that affects us. You know, but Jupiter is also in there. I would put Jupiter at number 4 because it's very large. In fact, the only reason there's life on Earth is because of Jupiter. It sucks up about 90% of the space junk that would hit us and wipe us out every couple thousand years. We wouldn't have time to, there'd be mass extinctions here every couple thousand years if Jupiter wasn't there. It keeps the solar system stable. Well, that's what it's doing for your person. This is about as stable as you can get here. The Hangman, that is a stable energy. If somebody, even if you just read it by the book meaning, on the fence, it's stable. They're sitting on the fence. They're not wobbling on the fence. They're not, you know. All right. Epiphany. Big epiphanies here. Forcing a decision. High definition clarity of the toxic Ace of Cups and the soulmate connection. All right. And it's getting real hard for this person to keep up the facade of everything's great. Under this energy, They're not going to be able to hide from it either, run away, even if he does make it to that motorcycle. These things are going to be communicated, and I want to show you the communication. It's the bird in the air. That means communication is pending. It's on the way, right? The Knight of Swords is a card of communication, but here it is. I made a point to show you. It starts out in the brain, and it goes out into the world. It gets communicated to someone. It has to, almost. I mean, I don't see... And again, these runners in this cycle, they seem to like towers, I guess. I don't know. But they're just sitting at a red light. There's a lot of cars behind them. What's red with that 8 of Cups? Boom. Bye-bye. 6 of Swords. Yep. I got 2 girls here. Both of them pretty cute. Okay? Moving away. Moving away to calmer waters. This one here walking toward 9 Cups. Emotional fulfillment, wish fulfilled, or the sun. Sometimes I read this as an even stronger energy of the sun. And I got this girl here who's just gone. It's too choppy over there for that boat. She gone. Going out to calmer waters. Again, it's perfection in tarot in a lot of ways. The tarot is, if you know how to ask, tarot can give you the answers. It's a way for the universe to reflect back to you the answer quickly. Out in the real world, like I always tell you, it takes a little while. It'll take, you know, you ask it a question and you're just walking down the street, and then, you know, you're looking for your answer. You're not throwing cards. It's got to find a napkin shaped like your answer. It's got to find a truck that drives by with something written on. It takes a little time, just like manifesting. If you manifest something complex, it could take a little time for the universe. It doesn't need time with these. It just, okay, I've got something I could, boom, there it is. The answers are always there. It just depends the medium you're using to ask, you know, how quickly you get it. I'm going to see if there's anything else the universe wants to tell you. I'm just going to pull 1 card and a bottom card, okay? All right, let's see. Then I'll let you guys get back to watching my November readings that I work so damn hard on. I love it. Well, I know somebody out there noted, Steve said hard on. Yeah, I did. And I got one too. All right, so just letting you know. All right, here we go. Tarot gives me a heart on. There you go. That could be a Steve Love Tarot t-shirt. Right, there you go. For the ladies, tarot gets you wet. Right. There you go. Right on. 1 card and a bottom card. Here we go. Let's go. Let's go. We've been taking our time, haven't we? It's the Knight of Pentacles. Could have been going a lot faster the whole time here. And what did I just get done saying? If there's anybody it's either the Ace of Pentacles or the Knight of Pentacles. Those are the only 2 I can think of that are going to sit at a red light and hold up traffic for a long time. Yeah, 10 of Wands. It's getting too hard. It's getting too hard to go slow now. This last message from the universe backs up the 9 of Wands with the 10 of Cups here. It's getting hard. This is a tired energy on this 9 of Wands. It's getting very hard to put up this is my life. Look at me living my best life. Look at me. No, not with Jupiter moving back into Pisces, fueling up Venus that's already there, with Mercury, the planet of communication there as well. We got all of it. It all came out here. All of the energy. So we'll see what happens when I put it in a formal reading. All right, we'll see where it goes. We'll see what'll go on their side. We'll just do it. I'll just pull an all signs tomorrow for Jupiter retrograding back into Pisces, and we see what happens. All right. That's your reading here. I hope it was helpful. I do. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right. Good luck.